An Alaskan fishing excursion may begin not by boat, but instead by seaplane. A short flight across the Cook Inlet to the foot of the Alaskan mountain range brings anglers on a quest for silver salmon.
Totally different experience, but it was unusual to me because other than the plants, when you land in the water, we looked like we were in the bayou when we got in the boat and started going to the Cajun River.
This area we're fishing does a little bit look like Louisiana marshes. It was a little nerve-wracking flying 300 feet over them to get under the clouds today. I was a little nervous at that, but it's similar. I wouldn't say the river looks too much like Louisiana though. I think with all this purple flower here, the fireweed, it looks a little different.
There's a lot of different ways that you can try to catch these silvers. They're a biting fish, a great sport fish. And on this river right now, it is receding at this point. You can throw bait, is what is usually the best when you're trying to locate in a place like this where the river's a little dirty and stuff. But as it clears up, I've thrown spinners here really effectively.
Hold it down, hold it down. All right, we're on the Cajun River, fishing silver salmon as they make their annual migration. Get him, Ralph. All right. Look at that beautiful fish.
They start out in fresh water. They're born in the fresh water. They live in the fresh water for a period of time, and then they head out to the salt water for a couple years, and then they come right back up to the place they were born.
A silver salmon is hard to compare to anything in Louisiana because they have a very soft bite. I would say they almost compare to a speckled trout. They don't bite as aggressively, but they kind of fight the same way. I guess similar to a speckled trout, but less aggressive, but a bigger fish.
Oh, good catch.
This river here is all glacial silt, and it's always moving. It changes every year with the flow of the river, and so I'm looking for a sandbar like we're on today with a direct channel out in front of me.
Similar to a redfish, but they've got a lot more staying power than a redfish. They're not going to burn out. They do some acrobatics. They jump, they turn, they twist, trying to get away, and they're amazing on the amount of strength that those fish have. But I guess that's from swimming against the stream for all those miles.
We have some good friends over at Marucci. They're in Baton Rouge. They make baseball bats for the Professional Baseball League. We had a little favor put in and got you your own Cajun Invasion Bayou Wild bonk stick.
Nice.
So we'll leave that
Look
here.
at that. Ow! I can get a home run. Just what I wanted. Hey, thank you very much.
Okay. He's a star. Oh, he's taking out the GoPro. Watch it.
Ready?
Okay, Ralph, we got him. Oh, good catch. Look at the size of that salmon. There.
I think that today was probably the most challenging fishing trip that I've ever been on. And I fish for all sorts of saltwater species in the marshes down in South Louisiana and in the Gulf of Mexico. But these silver salmon, it's totally different.
This is a male, we call it a buck. They get the hook nose on them, really sharp teeth. The thing on the silvers is they got really sharp teeth here. That's why I use a metal leader, so they don't break the line down where they keep biting the hook.
The Cajun Invasion has been going on 14 years. I've made 13 trips out of those 14. And every one, while they're similar in ways that people have a lot of fun, they enjoy it, they remark at the differences between Louisiana and Alaska, but each one is also very different in the people that you meet.
This is my third trip for the Cajun Invasion. It's a very good experience to come out and spend with your family. This year, for my third trip, got to take my boy, Michael.
It's good to watch the older veteran Cajun Invasians kind of give some tips and advice to the rookies.
It was challenging for me. I managed to catch one early on, and I managed to catch the last one of the day that topped off our limit.
Hey!
This is awesome. You have to really be patient. But look how it pays off. What a beautiful fish. Hello.
Today's a beautiful day. Sun's out. We got a breeze blowing. I don't know, it must be about what, 63, 64 degrees. Back home, it's hot. It's nice out here.
In this serene setting, a day of fishing, friendships, and fresh salmon can make you forget about everything else but your presence in the outdoors. But a few fresh footprints in the sand are a subtle reminder that we are only visitors here and will soon be on our way to enjoy the next Alaskan adventure. You can get people to come for one time with the lure and the allure of fishing in Alaska and being in Alaska. That's one thing. But when you get them coming back 3, 4, even 5 times, some of these people have been back, that says a lot about what you're doing as far as customer service and providing what people really want, which is enjoyment.